T-shirts, and then we'll figure out how to make it work. Gang, we've got a war room for game number 1 of this series. Let's jump into it.
I grabbed some heroes already.
That's great to hear, Funked. We're happy.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. All right, so.
Oh!
Which one have we banned? So this one's banned and this one's banned. They take out Earthshaker first, though, so get these off the table.
Oh,
But the rest of them are
Sand King
they're
on
still
the
probably
table?
gonna get picked up.
What's
Yeah,
wrong
of course
with
they
you
got
guys?
Sand King on the table. That hero's like super good right now this patch. What the hell are you talking about?
What?
You don't know anything, Slacks.
That's a bit harsh.
Sorry. You don't know anything about Dota, Slacks. There
Yeah,
you go.
John.
That's even.
Yeah,
that's
got
still
him.
harsh.
Got him. I'm just kidding, Slacks.
Where's that
All
guy?
right, so
The
Tree
elements-
Clock banned out.
Earthshaker.
Bane, did we didn't
Well,
put the
Bane.
Bane up? The Bane
Oh,
up.
they did the. Oh, that's right. They did the Bane last game. That's it.
Darn it, guys.
Seems like he really likes that hero.
Bane.
The Bane.
Yep.
So elements. This is probably
Great lane
LeBron's
Dominator.
Earthshaker, but we don't know exactly what it's going to be yet.
The LeBron Earthshaker. If you guys have missed that before, LeBron had some standout performances on his Earthshaker
He
earlier
surely
in
did.
DreamLeague. They might have lost the games, but they won our hearts
Mm-hmm.
with those Earthshaker games.
No doubt. Okay. Very open-ended so
Whoa!
far.
Sand
That's
King.
why we had Sand King out.
Wow, it's almost like Fog called it.
Almost. And then
Wow.
Alina coming out from
Alina
Elements.
pretty
Oh,
quick.
Lena, that early. What
Very
the
early
heck?
Lena.
Lena.
Could it potentially
So-
be a non-mid Lina?
Now, yeah, I was say, correct me if I'm wrong, but showing your mid like this, a little risky, huh, Brax?
Yeah, super early. There's tons of... Well, actually, this is the best spot they could have picked it in the first phase because now they have 2 bans and they can't respond immediately after. So if they want to ban like TA, they have the chance to do that here.
True.
But typically, yeah, you wouldn't want to pick your mid there.
I'm surprised Empire didn't take their infamous or famous Magnus here.
Yeah, it was left
It was
in.
left in. I
Oh
was
my
really
goodness.
expecting them to grab it.
Yeah,
No,
still there. With
was
the
it
troll and the
Last,
yeah.
last series or the series before, we saw Magnus make it to a 5th ban slot. So he has
This is true.
kind of fallen out of that first pick, first ban.
We see
Position.
him banned a lot, but then when he's not banned immediately, he's not picked up, right?
Yeah, at least
does
not
seem like
first
that.
picked. But there
Empire
he is,
loves-
3rd ban now by
Okay.
EPG.
Yeah. Empire still loves the hero, and yeah, you said they ban it.
Uh-huh.
Listen to my voice. You hear that? I told you guys. It's like, listen, look at that ban. Like, it's just
Fulgari is coming back.
long days. Long days.
So is Slacks right though? Is there any chance this could be some kind of a Lena support that they pick early as kind of a bait?
It's
So they-
possible.
They ban around it. I mean,
definitely
is
is
Lena
possible.
support viable? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's good.
That's alright if you got a shaker in it. You got good setup.
TNC ran it in the finals at Starladder
Well, hey.
as well. So
And they didn't win
In the game they won, or
Well, spoiler alert. All right,
I
see that.
believe I don't know if they won that game, but they did pick it. You know?
Okay.
And it always I guess it just leaves your draft open ended anyway. Can still
Yep.
go in different places.
We got a Life Stealer. It looks like a Spirit Breaker Rubik there, banned out by Empire.
So what are the big carries left? We have Terrorblade,
Troll.
Troll. What else is there that these teams like to play? Lycan,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Slark
like
as
them.
well.
Four-
Tons of them left in the
4
pool
good
still.
choices. Yeah, really, not many carries banned out except for the Life Stealer. The sky's the limit.
Well, let's see. Team Empire favorites. Is Mr. Disruptor still in the pool?
Jakiro also
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
in, but
This is more than likely the 2 supports though.
yeah,
it
of
is
course.
it is potentially Usank and can be ran in the offlane, but
Yeah.
more than, I don't yeah.
I feel
think
like it's pretty bad offlane, right?
I like it better. I like it better as a 4. I think it can be.
Wow,
but
hey.
they picked them in.
They
So
picked the TA right away.
Yeah,
versus-
they think they've got that matchup in the middle, but Elements could like play the game against them, and then they move that Lena to support and pick someone else mid if they want it.
Hell yeah.
Could be the bait.
Wow.
Let's see the Viper mid or the Venomancer mid, huh? Because you can't run the other chick in the offlane.
Yeah, but the thing is that you may dominate in the laning phase, but we see what's been happening.
Yep, the recovery in the jungle. You can come back with a vengeance, and then the mid game, it doesn't.
I got silenced, sorry, by CK pick.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh,
Yeah, I was just like, oh.
Hey,
I thought your mic cut out or something. My
No,
bad.
I
okay,
just-
that's a Chaos Knight. Yes.
First timer? Why are you so surprised, Font? Isn't he good?
He got buffed. Illusions got nerfed, but he got buffed by the not only increased mana that you get as heroes, but he's a strength melee hero, and his which ones got changed? His Reality Rift got reduced cooldown early on. I believe the crit gives more lifesteal as well.
yeah, more
Yep.
lifesteal.
And I think maybe those was that it? I think that might have
I
been
think
it.
there's a slight cast time increase on
Yes.
on the
That's right.
Reality Rift.
Yes, cast point
And
improvement.
TA, not great against illusions.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
I think Chaos Knight's always one of those heroes that you need to be kind of afraid of. If you can shut him down, he's not particularly good at like recovery. He doesn't farm super fast, but if he has a good laning stage, he can be very hard to deal with. Here's another hard hitter though.
That's a good hero versus
Instant
illusions.
response,
Yeah,
yeah,
very
that's
good against
a good way to
illusions.
deal with a
Little
CK
cleave.
for sure.
the cleave as well as the war cry is
Yeah.
very good versus CK.
You can actually make sure your supports don't just get one shot by the ult and the reality rift.
Damn, I'm really liking this Empire draft, you know? I mean, CK, as you were saying, if you can handle him at his strongest in the early and mid game, I mean, he falls off so hard. And
Yeah.
Templar is somebody that can just blow him up, like, no matter how huge he gets.
It could be a support CK, and okay, so there you go, it's a
Okay.
support Lina. So they
Called it.
debated them with the mid lane. you know?
Baited.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
very strong. That's a multi-stun safe lane. Securing
like
that
this.
CK.
But then
Oh,
again,
is it
Quap,
for
I mean,
Queen of
Quap
Pain?
isn't necessarily that good against the TA in the mid lane, is it?
It's pretty damn
pretty
good.
good.
Well, you can meld dodge the dagger as long as you make sure they don't have sentries down.
Yeah,
You
but
can play around it.
you can play around it, but also if you can get like a rotation from an Earthshaker, like one stun
Sure.
with a Queen of Pain, you can really hurt the Templar Assassin a lot. And they want it for their draft. You know, it's
Okay.
strong hero.
Yeah.
Elements might make the CK support now, since Sven came out. Not the greatest late game matchup.
Yeah, they could
Yeah,
do
it's
CK
definitely
support.
possible. They can throw the Earthshaker off lane
Yeah.
and have these two
Support CK.
pick up a last carry.
How is support CK?
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's got a
Is it
stun and
really?
he's got a grab.
fun.
Screw it.
It's fun.
Fun
really
is the
fun.
right
Very
word for it.
CK and Mana Boot, all of his mana problems are done. Let's
well,
go.
I don't. Does that really solve all this? He has a really abysmal mana pool, and I think his int gain is pretty shit too.
Mana Boot and
When you
Soul
look
Ring,
at,
and he's fine.
Soul Ring sounds good now, actually.
Ah,
You get the Mango early on. It's very good in lane.
Okay.
When you look at CK's talent tree, he has like one talent tree that buffs all his illusion stuff, like his actual carry potential, and then the other
They're
side is
doing
all
it-
like
It's a support CK.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, okay. it
All
is.
right. The
So-
famous
So
So the
Elements
off lane
Razor.
shaker, safe lane razor. There we have it.
That's we have not seen that Razor win any game.
I mean, support CK is great when you got a razor in it. Drag them in, make sure you get the static link off.
Yeah, there's some synergy
Yeah,
there. They've got a
hey.
lot of
What the heck
stuns.
is Razor?
I like that they're trying something different,
There
though,
it
right?
is.
You got to give them some credit for thinking outside of the box, grabbing the Lina early, maybe baiting out that TA pick.
It's the double bait, They grab Lina and say, we're going to play Lina mid, so they pick TA, and they were like, just kidding. And then we're like, we're going to play CK carry, so they go, okay, we'll pick Sven, and they're like, just kidding. Then they pick the razor to counter the counter. So it's the double debate.
It's just mind games.
Yeah.
Razor
Now-
great though versus I wouldn't say great. I'd say he's good against TA and Sven because of course you can link.
yeah.
But TA is a natural Hurricane Pike builder, so
So what's the final pick here for Empire? I mean, flex pick, it could be a position 3 Sand King, but likely looking for an offlaner at this junction.
lots are banned.
They take the
There we
Nyx.
go. Okay.
So it is the support Sand King.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if I like the Knicks this time.
Is it a good Nyx game, Brax?
I don't know. It's,
Hey, it's too hard. Yeah, you can. It's pretty good against the Quap
It's-
and the
it's not
Lina.
bad at all.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of random AoE spells that kind of just fly out that Nyx can carapace stun, like the Razor Nuke, for example, Queen of Pain, Earthshaker,
Yeah.
Lina. So it looks pretty good, actually.
And a lot of stuns on both sides, but Empire have a lot of guaranteed lockdown for Nyx to follow up with his skill shot stun. So definitely some synergy there. Very interesting draft from EPG for this first game of our final series. Prediction, Brax, will EPG take it?
No.
Okay, that's Empire vote for Brax. Slacks, what are we thinking?
No.
Okay, so that's 2 in the vote of Empire. I am actually going to go EPG. I think this crazy draft might just work. Let's find out. Game number 1 of our final series starts now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final series of the day. We have Elements up against Empire. We just have the drafts complete. I'm only Pixel. I'm going to be joined by Brax for this final series of the EU division. Playing for the money, playing for $1,000 a game. What do we think? So some interesting stuff from Elements, something a little bit different to what we are used to seeing from them. But indeed, switching things around, having the support chaos. What else have we got?
You see this? We got good luck. Shout out to Slacks.
Did you see that? Slacks! Mitch just put in all chat, shout out to Slacks.
He's returning the love. Oh, it's interesting,
and
right?
then
We have
LeBron
the.
says shout out to Zalaiko.
Okay,
That's
that must be
probably-
Zayori.
It's the Croatian Slacks. Zalaiko. And shout out to, who else did they shout to? Zalaiko.
I don't know how to say this, man.
Rod Jenny, they're shouting out to Rog. There you go.
All right, pretty cool.
Shout out to the stand then.
Oh, not Billy Bobby.
Well, we have it. Mitch on the shake of this game.
30 seconds to
Let's see what it can do.
All right, so
do you like Elements drafting here? The kind of the bait out and then the switch out?
I don't know how good that is. I mean, it's
Yeah.
nice because it's you're countering all these heroes, but when you kind of force yourself to play all these counter picks, perhaps you're not playing your own game.
Oh, here we go. They've got a lot of stuns here, Elements. Is it enough to control him? Yes, it is. First blood for LeBron. As Elements take down the Sand King. Roger.
So that was kind of a BM shout out to Roger, huh?
Shout out to Rog. We're going to kill you. There we have it. So what lanes are we going to have? It looks like Elements are going to
They're going for the aggro setup here, huh?
go a bit aggro here down on the bottom.
Okay, so they've got the triple stun aggro
Ooh,
coming
yeah,
out here.
I mean, that is it. Yeah, the triple out, yeah, as you say, leaving the Razor on their own and backing up the Shakers lane.
Yeah, Razor versus Nyx, not fun for Nyx as well, so they're pretty well set up here in the lanes.
All right. And, well, middle lane, Ping, and indeed, you know, said about obviously the mail dodge to avoid the dagger, but he's already got the sentry down, so Ping's ready to play. We'll need to make sure that FN is in range of the sentry, though, to go for it. And, yeah, FN actually taking the meld at level 1. So, maybe Ping not expecting that.
Oh,
But there we go, bottom
already.
lane. The stun combo, as you said, is strong. I mean, it's really strong. You know, who gives a damn about Warcry or anything early on? I think they get another one out of this. Elements? They might just do so as well. They're blocking Miposhka up.
2 seconds for the stun.
Roger is coming in to try and help. The brain sap is there, but again, there's the next light strike array. Miposhka will look for the done eye. He's not going to make it. And Elements, 3 kills in. This wombo combo stun tri-lane is working a treat.
Man, I doubted Elements, but they're showing up big here already.
I like it. Maybe trying something just a little bit different. But potentially, it could have been something that they should have given a shot a little earlier in the Dream League. Because, well, I mean, it's very early days, but the first minute it's looking pretty hot. They'll look to Miposhka. Mangoes are munched on. They don't have enough mana for LeBron to get that follow-up light strike,
so
though. But
close.
he's kind of trapped in the trees. We'll have to bite his way through. Gogi doesn't want to dive. The light strike will finally come in. But not enough damage to bring down Miposhka
Has
now.
no stun. He's got the cleave level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a level 2.
Now he's got it. Now he's got it, yeah. He's level 2 now. He's holding on to it. Now goes for Mitch. Mitch still with one more Fisher. But the burrow strike comes in. Mitch doesn't get a chance to turn around and block him off. So Empire get their first kill on the board down here. Punishing the tri-lane.
No big deal. Mitch is going to probably come back here with full mana.
Yep.
But CK does need to go get mana himself along with the Lina. But yeah, I mean, they do have quite the big advantage here in the lane phase. Quap against the Templar Assassin, especially with the sentries being pulled, helps a lot. Nyx is not expected to really get anything in this lane up here besides experience. I mean, he takes the bug for a walk and drains all his damage. Can't really do anything about that.
Yeah, very hard lane for the Nyx Assassin. So yeah, Swift is going to have a beautiful opening.
And we've got a smoke from Elements already, and they're just TPing down to the shrine, looking to make some plays around Mitch.
Okay. And they've got so much catch. And there isn't a lot of save really for Empire.
No, not at all.
There we go, straight in onto Chappie. First stun, second stun, third stun. Wombo combo.
There's just no chance of surviving that combo.
It's something that I don't think I've seen a team do this before. Just have these triple heavy stunners.
You know, the only downside to this is if they don't have any mana regen, CK pretty much uses all his mana every time he goes on someone, right?
True, they're going to make sure they got the clarities and the man goes out.
Yep, he came prepared though. He's got a clarity going right now, and they know how to win this game. Mitch on a shaker. They're really trying to set him up for a great game here.
Mid lane CS very much going the way of Ping. 21 against the 13 of FN.
Yep, that's very painful when you go for the meld point at level 1, and then there's just the sentry in the lane.
Whoa. FN looking towards Ping. He's going to bring him down pretty low, but might quite chase down the tower for the kill. There is a movement actually coming across from the Miposhka, eyeing up Ping. And Ping, he's got the bottle out, so it should be alright for the time being. Gogi and LeBron are there to try and make some sort of a play happen. If they can get that rift onto FN, they've got a very good chance of bringing him down. They are going to go and try and cut him off as he goes for the rune, and there we have it. But quick meld dodge, but they have the sentry, so the dodge isn't enough. And Elements with the rotation take down the kill.
Still a nice dodge. He denies that regen rune there from Ping. He really would have liked that. But pretty successful early game here from Elements.
Very successful early game from Elements here.
Chaos Knight looking like quite a good roamer.
Yeah, very strong against some of these heroes that Elements have early on. Catch, certainly not to be underestimated. FN is going to avoid the mid lane for a bit of time. Head to the jungle, look to get some safer levels. Top lane, Swift Denning has his phase boot, so this lane becomes even harder for the Nyx Assassin to remain in.
I feel like we've seen this before. Razor taking his pet bug for a walk, stealing all his damage. He pretty much, he still has 6 CS, right? This is just an awful lane.
Yeah,
for the Nyx
Ghost, I
Assassin.
mean, yeah, Razor shouldn't allow that Nyx to get anything else out of this. He can get the XP, that's about it. But as we can see, even that, he's had a lot of creeps being denied from him. 21 denies at the moment on Swift.
So, I mean, how do Empire get their game going at this stage of the game? Nyx Assassin, obviously, he's not getting very much farm. Sand King and Bane, well, I guess they're giving Bane some experience mid lane, and Templar Assassin's just jungling, so that's kind of nice. He'll be able to get his level 6 at a decent time. But kind of makes you worry about support Sand King in a not-so-great lane.
One up top, they're making a go. He didn't get the chance to spike Carapace initially. A little late with the follow light strike, so he will get a chance, but it doesn't matter. The ult's out from Swift. And a 6th kill for Elements so far this game. Some really strong rotations and some very strong combo play. As they're still, you know, they find a catch. As long as there's more than a couple of heroes there, one stun leads to a kill pretty much every time.
Yep, we've got tons of ancient stacks going on here for Team Empire, trying to help FN get back in the game. Well, he's in the game, just to keep him steady in the game for now.
And look at this mid, Mitch. Eyeing up to try and go for a play on FN. And FN aware, you know, with Ping playing as aggressive as he is. Look at this wraparound, though. Will be spotted out by Bane, so Empire know what's up. Up to the high ground they go. They found Miposhka, drag him back. There's the first stun into the second one. Not getting a chance for the brain sap. Ping jumps forward. With the nuke damage to make sure that that Bane can't play his way out of that. And this is going absolutely phenomenal for Elements.
Yeah, this is a slaughter.
Yeah.
Luckily for Empire, they've got gigantic stacks in both of their ancient camps, so FN will have a way to accelerate his farm quite a bit. But this is pretty worrisome here. I'm not sure what Empire can do to really start playing the game here. You know, Sand King level 3, just running around with boots. He kind of probably doesn't feel like he has a place on the map right now.
Oh, he's got nowhere to go. It's just pressure on all lanes from Elements. As you said, Jay, it's just about maintaining control of their jungle, getting the stacks done, and yeah, either the TA or the Sven being able to pick them up to give them that boost back into this game. Poshka's got to be careful. He does spot them out, but they can turn on him. And again, oh no, LeBron. He messes up his stun, but there's backup. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, as Miposhka once again brought down.
Yep, that's teamwork right there.
I mean, that's scary when they're getting the kills, even when they mess up the initial combo.
Yeah, they've got so many stuns on their team. And they're not done yet. They're still going for this.
They're diving. There will be TPs coming in. We'll see who gets the eyes on who first. They are going to find Roger, and there we go. He burrow strikes out to the side. Dragon Slave will miss, but Mitch is there, follows him through with the totem. And LeBron gets another with the light strike. 9 for 1. And Elements, 8 minutes in, looking to take this tier 1 tower away from the side of Empire.
Yep, that's right, Dota. They are indeed owning. Man, this looks pretty good here. But, of course, with those stacks, you know, it's weird. They have Sven and TA, right? Which hero really wants to take these stacks here?
I think it's just a race for it. Whoever gets there first. I mean, Chappie's starting to look at it, but he's actually unable to finish it. He has to get away. Mitch throws down the Fisher. And, yeah, he's just going to walk right himself back to base.
No, they're trying to farm some of it.
It's very hard for these two to do it. Ping may at least get one of the small creeps, but doesn't really want to stick around and try and finish off the rest.
They actually have a ward on both of their ancients, keeping track of this. So anytime these heroes come to do it, they're going to go mess with them. And I don't know, they just can't fight right now, right? Bane's level 3, Sand King is level 3. Sven wants to farm, TA wants to farm. The only real hero they have right now that can fight is Nyx Assassin, but he didn't get off to the best start.
There we go, mid lane. Looking to set up onto Ping. They've got the initial stun across. The rest will enter. Nightmare, but it's taken off by Lina not soon enough, though, to save him. The burrow strike and the meld hit comes through. LeBron holds them back with a stun, but the spike carapace stuns himself. FN gets a double. Empire now starting to pick themselves at some positive action in the mid lane.
Yeah, getting on the board there. 2 nice kills for them, especially going to the Templar Assassin. She's actually not very far in net worth, or behind the net worth at all. Looks perfectly fine for her start.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though she did have that tough time in the mid lane. Heading into the jungle, picking the farm back up, now back in the lane. Ping gone for a bit of time. FN finds the farm.
This is sometimes what we see from Elements, right? They get off to a pretty good start and perhaps a misstep or two, and a lot of gold goes back the other way when this kind of mistake happens. But I mean, they're still doing very, very well. Even the CK is starting to pick up some items here. Bracer, Orb of Venom, level 5 at this stage of the game. Pretty good.
Let's see what they can do here down bottom. Pressure coming through. They try and get the stun onto the Sand King. Soaring now picked up on the Shaker, so he's ready to go much more. And there's the setup in the mid lane. FN does get the refraction out, but it's not going to save him. The wraparound comes from Gogi. TA's out for 30 seconds. Gogi even thinking about maybe going for more there, but the Rift was still unavailable for 5 seconds. Look at the tower down bottom. Looking for the chase onto Roger. Trying for the light strike. And they won't find the connection. Just AoE the rest of the spells. They're bringing him down very low. And Roger wants to make his way back to base.
Oh, can Mitch get the snipe?
Oh,
nope.
A little bit off. Quite a bit off. But it was an attempt nonetheless.
Maybe if he was level 20 and had the talents.
Maybe. Underneath the lens.
Yep. And a blink dagger.
There we go. But still, 10 for 3. Elements at the moment keeping momentum pretty good for themselves.
Yep. Man, Nyx Assassin probably feels so pressured to make all the moves in this sort of game. The only hero that can actually move around and try to set up some sort of gank. It's a lot of weight on his shoulders.
And he's looking for Mitch. And Mitch may have come just a little bit too deep here. Yes, the stick charges out though. The Nightmare actually may end up saving him. As with that, they can't finish him off, so...
He's gone.
Yeah, gets to walk it out. And the Vendetta movement from Ghostic not resulting in that kill that they desperately need.
And every time Nyx Assassin shows on the map like that, the rest of their heroes probably feel a lot more confident pushing out, because now there's no real threat on the map. They know Sven still needs to get to his items, same thing with the Templar Assassin. It's just the Nyx Assassin they have to worry about for now.
Sven is getting a bit more space though with the Mask of Madness. Chappie can start to step the farm up. Ooh, on the high ground though, perfect vision. There's the setup onto the Bane, and Bane's out. Another quick, swift kill for Elements Pro Gaming.
Yep, their whole jungle is just being controlled by Elements Pro Gaming here. It's so hard for them to run in.
We'll see Ghostic make another attempt. Looks for LeBron. Has he got enough damage on his own? Well, with the backup of the Sand King, they do. They'll take down the Lina. Able to punish him. But at this pace of the game, you know, Ping has got that Veil completed very early on here at 12 minutes.
Yeah, and there's tons of magic damage on their team too.
Will be absolutely huge if he can get himself involved in some of these plays, and he's already moving down it. Mitch is being hunted. And Mitch has got backup. There are ults at the ready. Empire, 3 of them surrounding, jump forward. There's the Echo. It brings the Sand King down. The Sonic Wave isn't going to catch the SK though. So they don't finish off initially. Mitch still able to run himself back.
So tanky.
Finally gets taken down here by Miposhka. Swift Eddie's coming across with the ultimate. The Sand King still hiding in the tree line. Jump forward from Pig as he tries to chase down Ghostic. Can they find anything in return? Avenge Mitch steps perhaps. Miposhka is being chased up to the high ground by LeBron. And with that light strike, they'll make the connection. And that will be the Bane down. So they get the trade, Elements.
Yep, and this is meanwhile, Templar Assassin's just been farming.
Yeah.
She has a double damage. Even Gogi on the Chaos Knight, level 7 now, pressuring the top lane. That was, I felt like they could get a bit more there. You know, only one hero went down.
Yeah, it did. I mean, if they would have got that Sand King at the start, it was just unfortunate that the Sonic Wave was off the mark.
That would have been huge.
Up top, Gogi getting caught out, and FN's quick in with the Meld Strike. Good TP rotation. He's got a huge amount of money. I mean, 2.7k, yeah, he's just going to go straight for the Desolator. It's going to be a very, very good timing on it as well. 400 gold to go.
Yeah, very, very close. And all of a sudden, Team Empire, they don't look like they're too far behind at all.
They're catching up in the farm play.
Yeah, FN's at the top of the net worth charts now. It's only a 600 gold advantage for Elements Pro Gaming, despite all these kills.
There we go. Elements. This wraparound with the smoke. They'll go for FN here, getting the static link. They'll be able to drain a fair bit of damage. They've got the control as well. FN in huge amounts of trouble, and he's taken down. Look at the TA. Pop the dust, see if they can find the Nyx, but already he's out of there.
Yep, that was one of those moments he knew he was dead, trying to just farm an extra creep or two before he dies, accepting his fate.
A big kill, though. Did the TA manage to pick up the Deso before he went down?
No, he's about 250 gold off.
Still short. So that was a valuable kill there for Elements. Being eyed up by Ghostic.
This Nyx assassin is definitely a big problem for Elements. Just keeps running around, scouting them, setting up these ganks.
I don't think it's not going to be enough nuke damage to blow up the Queen of Pain. Oh, with the Sand King it would be.
Yep.
The two of them can certainly take her down. And with the Sven around as well, yeah, Ping is in a big danger zone. He can't leave this tower.
Well, looks like they saw him. This is a big kill if they can get it.
Yeah. He's got to be so careful, Ping, how he reveals himself. He is getting absolutely surrounded here by Empire. And it looks like his patience will pay off. They can't get themselves in underneath the tower range, and Ping will survive that 3-man rotation.
Looks like TA is about to pick up Deso, but they're camping this top lane.
Yeah, they can.
Mitch doesn't have a Blink Dagger, unfortunately, so this kill looks pretty hard to get.
They've got LeBron here as well, though. There's just a Fissure into a Light Strike could be enough, especially if they do it before the Refraction's out. And with the Laguna, FN falling low and taken down. They'll do it. Response comes through from the Sven, though. One stun with the God Strength. Takes down the first kill now. Looking towards the Razor. They've got the control with the Fiend's Grip, but in comes Mitch. Gets the cancel there with the Enchant Totem. Looks for the Fissure. Swift Ending goes for the TP out, but the Stormhammer's there once again. And Swift Ending will get chopped down by Chappie. Finding the double kill, and they're not done yet, Empire. They're chasing down Mitch, and they'll pick up a third off the back of that. Very nice rotation reaction from Empire with that God Strength on the Sven, punishing Element's aggression.
That huge turnaround, nice TP in there. They had to dive quite deep to try to get that kill on the FN, and it just didn't work out for them. Sometimes, once the hero is so deep like that, you just got to back off for it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see some of these builds. I mean, Gogi, I guess, does he just go for the full-out jumps? He's picked up, okay, no, he's just finished off the treads. We'll see if he does anything with that bracer. And we're going to see Ping go for the Orchid after the Veil this game. Up top, another go being made here by Empire. They've found Mitch. Mitch in trouble. And almost certainly will be taken down here.
2 seconds for the Sand King stun.
And he's gone. Straight in, infused range drum, not enough to save him. Chappie finishes off the kill with the Stormhammer.
These kills on Mitch are really delaying his Blink Dagger. He was so close just a little while ago. And
Bottom lane though, they do find FN again. And in fact, can they get more out of this? FN finally goes down, the Sonic Wave from Ping comes in. They'll look towards Miposhka, chasing him down. Chappie's coming with the rotation. Roger's there as well with the stun. Great Light Strike from LeBron allows them to find the SK, jump back in from Ping, but he's got to be careful. Chappie just turns around and hits him. Gogi gets taken down as well. Swift Ending looking to turn the tides of the fight, but they've already lost 2 on the side of Elements. He gets a good static link off onto Chappie. Now turns towards Ghostic, who pops the stick charges. Nightmare's there to hold back the Razor.
Even with tons of damage still on the Razor, he gets Carapaced off
got
the
a lot of
Eye of the
control.
Storm there. Yeah. Very difficult for him to even attack very much in these fights.
We can see that it's just majority of damage done by the Quap and the Lina. And of course for Empire, the Sven is getting big. He's top of the net worth. He is very scary.
Yeah, Sven
S&Y
might be
complete.
terrorizing your pub games and soon terrorizing Elements.
Yeah. Chappie is loving life at the moment. And to be fair, despite getting taken down a few times, so is FN. Still looking very good in terms of farm.
Yeah, they focused in on trying to gank FN like 3 times now. And they did kill him, but his team's gotten a lot out of it.
And how's he doing on his build? Is he closing in on the blink on the TA? Okay, he's halfway to there on top of the Deso. So still making very good time, very good progress.
Yeah, this is the part of the game where TA starts to farm super fast. And of course, one team fight, one pick off, and Roshan is usually next to fall.
Here we go, Mitch. Needs to be careful. He wants to do something here with this Echo Slam and Invis Rune, but he's also very close to having the Blink Dagger gold, so will not want to throw his life away. He's going to look to try and set up onto the Bane. Now in Gogi to close the gap. There's the Chaos Bolt. They'll take the Bane. And they'll move up. See if they can get anyone more out of this lane. There's still 2 members of Empire in the neighborhood. Ghostic getting out of there at the moment under the cover of the Vendetta. He's actually going to find the Courier. Is he tempted? Oh, he is a little. Doesn't quite get the jump in time. Now looks towards Ping instead.
He needs someone else to deal the damage here.
There's a Sand King in the neighborhood. But actually, it looks like Roger's no sign of wanting to fight this. He's already backing away. Chappie comes across as well. So now they're prepared to fight Empire in the mid lane, looking for the opening onto Elements. Gogi caught out by the Burrow Strike. Chappie trying to look for another target here as he heads towards LeBron up on the high ground. The Chaos Bolt will be there onto the Sand King though, and with the Scream, that's going to be SK brought down, dragged back with the Reality Rift. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment. Now Swift turns up, chasing down Chappie, getting a very decent duration of static link off. The Fiend's Grip's there on the sideline. Ping jumps towards the Bane. The Fissure from Mitch cancelling the channeling, and Miposhka doesn't look like the Brain Sap is going to be enough to save him. He's taken down. Elements pick up a second. Ghost Stick thinking about reinitiating under the cover of the Vendetta. The pressure coming in, though, from Elements. LeBron's going to be back up in a few seconds. Can TP back out to help.
Yep, they've got to be very careful with Mitch's Blink Dagger now. Still has the Echo Slam available.
It's a close game. But it's got to be a little worrying for Elements that Empire are picking the pace back up and do have those two very heavy farming cores.
Yeah, they had such a great start, and now it seems like Empire's cores are picking up the pace here.
Like, as soon as Chappie gets a BKB, it's the solution is there. I mean, for most of the draft, I get that there is still ways to play around it. They have a bit of pure damage. They do have the static link and eventually the physical from the Chaos Knight.
They're also playing with a lot of stuns here.
Yeah, it's true. They can try and catch him beforehand. There's definitely ways to play around it, even though if he does get the BKB and they get the opening, then it's going to be a nightmare for Elements.
Yeah, a fissure from Fog into anything else, and they can definitely follow that up.
Oh, Roger looking for the creep skip, and they've already got a good wave down in the mid lane, and Elements should be able to take this tier 2 unless we see Empire try and go for some sort of a defense, but they'll hold back. I respect the team fight of Elements, and Elements are allowed to get themselves another objective.
Yeah, Blink Dagger picked up on FN's TA now. Gonna be pretty hard to gank here. I mean, they've got to really chain their stuns together before he gets that blink out when he has Refraction up.
Bottom lane, Chappie trying to come to God Strength to finish off this tower. They are going to start TPing in. They want to try and contest it. Jump forward onto Chappie, but he instantly Storm Hammers. There is backup as well. Ghost Stick looking for a target. Goes for Mitch. And get the stun out first in time. The burst is too much, though. They've lost Mitch. Ping caught out by the Impale as Chappie picks up a double. Bit of a rocky execution there from Elements. Just bringing the two heroes in, straight into a God Strength. Sven was always going to be risky. One misplay, he just is going to turn and bring you down in a couple of swipes.
Yes, Sven's a very, very tanky hero and required a bit more damage to be taken down there. Yeah. And meanwhile, FN pretty much just takes mid tower alone. No contest at all.
Not at all. And he's going to go actually... okay, so he queues up the Hurricane Pike. So no deviation from the standard build on the T8.
This is where Elements need to start worrying about Roshan a bit. They've lost that mid tower. Elements, or sorry, Empire starting to get some control back in that area, and they have the tools to take down Roshan very, very quickly.
They've got a Blink Dagger on Ghost Stick as well. So extra kind of interruption and annoyance for Elements to fight into. And yeah, if they do take that Roshan, suddenly Elements are going to have huge issues on their hands. As it really has just been a perfect recovery from Empire, but mid lane, they do get the jump onto Roger. He's going to try for the TP out. They'll throw the Echo Slam down for that. Get themselves the kill. And actually, they themselves, Elements, are moving into Roshan. Now, how much damage is Swift? Does Swift still a lot of damage on the Razor?
99.
He did get 99, so that will certainly help out. But it's still a little risky. I mean, Chappie's coming around the corner with the God Strength. There's the stun onto 2. Follow through from Ghost Stick. That's 1 down, and Chappie picks up a second with the power of the God Strength. Swift Ending tries to static link, but it's not quick enough. Chappie finds a triple, and it's an absolute disaster for Elements. Going for that Roshan was just a little bit ambitious, really. They don't have the damage to bring him down quickly. On the side of Elements, it feels like they just got a little too excited after they killed the Sand King.
Yeah, they definitely forced that a bit too hard, and Chappie cleans up with his Sven there, and he's already so hard to deal with, and now there's going to be an Aegis on top of Team Empire to deal with as well.
Oh, mid lane, looking for Chappie.
Okay.
Oh, no, not enough.
Chappie's out just like that. So tanky.
Feels bad.
And meanwhile, Roshan's being taken down right now too, so it's going to be an Aegis picked up on FN, it looks like. Well, maybe not. Elements are rolling in right now.
The Empire have actually not finished this off.
Snag this?
Are they going to steal it? They are. Oh, I can't believe Elements got allowed to do this.
Okay, nice.
I don't think they believe that. They just walked in and took it after Chappie just chased for kills.
Yeah, Merry
Push
Christmas.
Well, that was a bit of a misplay there from Empire, setting Elements back up.
Yeah, perhaps too greedy there from Chappie showing himself in the mid lane like that.
They needed him in the pit. Oh, dear.
Well, this is still anyone's game right now.
For sure, yeah. There's still very much a lead for Empire. Chappie's nearly got the Blink Dagger on top of the BKB.
Who picked up the Aegis, by the way? Was that the...
Who did they give it to?
Okay, so that was
Ping's
Ping's
Claw.
Claw. Okay. Very good choice for the Aegis. He's close to his Orchid now. He'll be able to play more aggressively in these fights.
Shoot. There's a new patch.
There is a new patch, huh?
Apparently so. I'm going to check it out.
All right.
So apparently changes to Sven. 7.06B, ladies and gentlemen. Sven, spoilers. Well, not really spoilers. You're going to want to know anyway. So there's only, 5 changes. Sven, God Strength nerfed. Understandable.
Yeah.
Base attack time increased for Sven, so another nerf. Troll Warlord, Agi game reduced slightly, a nerf for Troll. Broodmother Spin Web HP regeneration increased, a buff for Broodmother. That's a little scary.
Wow, Valve loves Broodmother, huh?
And Monkey King, the attack cooldown improves. So they felt that they were a little harsh on Monkey King. So some slight tweaks, nothing too major. Definitely the biggest one there being Sven, and here we see why.
Yeah,
maybe Valve's
like
watching this game and going, what the hell?
Yeah,
we messed up,
needs some
boys.
nerfs after this one.
Chappie
Ultra
play.
kill.
Oh, here we go.
Is this the
The
Rampage?
last, get him! Oh, the Aegis. Being the Rampage now. Maybe he's still got the time to do so. No, with the blink out. They'll chase
They found him.
Is it still within time? Oh, no, FN.
Report.
That is a report.
Oh, the Dream Killer stealing the Rampage.
But there we have it. That's why Sven's got nerfed. Just right
right.
now. How big is that now? So 6. So the God Strength bonus is being reduced. Down by 4 at the first level. Down, okay, just only down by 4 at each level. That's not that bad. I guess
No,
the base
not bad
attack.
at all.
I mean, 0.1 second. It's a very slight nerf. I'm sure Sven is still going to be very much as popular as he is, but I don't think this will put people off it too much.
Yeah, he looks like he'll definitely still be pretty powerful as the hero.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this Sven is getting out of... Well, he's already out of control.
Oh, he is. He's loving this last day of power.
Yeah, he's
Last game of power.
playing him one last time before he goes straight into the dumpster. Well, not really. He's still going to be pretty good. He'll be great.
He's going from kind of God tier to demigod tier. Still going to be very, very strong in this patch with the stacking as such.
Yeah.
No, I'm waiting to come back. The stack's back. Where's my gyrocopter?
No, not the gyro.
Good old Sven. Jumps in. And it is, again, I mean, Elements, they're so good at the laning stage, making kills happen, but they do just struggle to keep hold of a game around that mid-game. And Empire just out-farm them as the timer goes on.
So when Sven ults, he has 600 HP, or 600 damage and 3,700 HP. That is ridiculous.
That's a nice echo from Mitch, but it's not quite enough to finish the kill off. Fiend's Grip's there, onto the Razor. They turn towards him. FN and Chappie take him down. They do lose the Nyx Assassin, but in comes the Sand King with the 2-man Burrow Strike Epicenter. Mitch to fall as well. And now Empire have free reign, beating down the base. This is looking like it may be the end for Elements here in game 1. They do still have a tier 2 bottom. Fortification comes out. They do have a Sonic Wave.
Ping does have ult. Perhaps this could be something here.
See what they can do. I'll try and go for a stun, but actually the quick reactions there for the Sand King straight in. The Ghost Scepter will save LeBron. Jump forward, the Brain Sap bringing the Lina down low. FN, they get caught out here, but no, he shoves himself down with the Force. Gets out of there. And they get the racks, they get out. 16k gold lead for Empire. Elements, they need something absolutely huge. They need a 5-man Blink, Echo Slam, Light Strike, Sonic Wave, the whole shebang. Now at this stage, as Sven and TA are sailing away with this game.
Yep, they're looking for the big fat team fight combo, or perhaps an internet outage in Team Empire's area. Well, this one's looking pretty tough.
Gogi on the hunt here. And in fact, they found Maposhka. And they'll be able, well, maybe not. He actually gets forced back. Nice
Dodges
nightmare
the stun.
dodge of the stun, but yeah, there's too much power. They do come in. Chappie coming in from the side, though. Chops down the Earthshaker with a quick crit. The rest of them trying to escape. Burrow strikes there. On to Gogi. BKB's popped as Chappie looks to commit. Ghosted comes in as well with the control on the Razor. It's a triple kill for Chappie. Ping pops the Sonic Wave. It's not enough damage to get himself the kill, and he stands still, just accepts his fate here in the middle. They do kill the Sand King, but it's going to cost them the whole damn team as the stun comes through from Ghostic. The controls there onto LeBron. Ultra kill for Chappie again. He just can't get these rampages.
That's all he wants in life.
I think the nerfs, you know, we didn't need him. He's only getting ultra kills. Come on, guys. Where's the rampage? But there we have it. 18k elements. I'm sure they're thinking about the strat for the next game now.
Yeah,
They're using this time to plan, to scheme.
Let's sure hope so, because this game does not look winnable.
Yeah, level 24 on the Sven. FM with a cash of 3.4k that he doesn't need to spend.
He's investing for the future, for next game.
The next game. But it was a good attempt from Elements. I liked, you know, it was good fun seeing them do the stun strat.
Yeah,
It got them a lot of early kills.
Their early game was quite nice.
But it just got to the point where who's actually going to do the farming?
You know, when a team gets so many kills like that, it feels like if they just mess up one time,
Yeah.
they throw so much away.
That's true. Yeah, you're kind of fattening yourself up.
Just one misstep and all that gold advantage gets tossed right back with the nice comeback mechanic here in Dota 2.
Orchid now picked up for Sven. He's got to be very close to having that full up looked one, hasn't he? It must be just a recipe short. Bottom lane, they do manage to catch out the SK. And they will get him. So Roger taken out.
Pretty nice big kill here.
Yeah, if he had that Yule's out to him, he would have been safe, but he'll have it next time. Yule Scepter will be picked up by Roger. And Ghostic once again on the hunt. If he can find anything in the jungle, has FM with him as well. Anyone that he catches will surely be dead.
We're really seeing the power of the Nyx pick against their lineup. He just blinks in with Carapace. Razor has all these random sources of damage. The static field, along with the Eye of the Storm, just stuns him up all the time. In the early fights, he was stealing so much damage, but he would just get stun locked.
Yeah, he's so often
couldn't
to
attack
get
anyone.
close now. Yeah, and to tail them. The BKB certainly will help, but then, as we said, there's ways to go through it.
Yep. Death.
Death, that's the big problem.
Yep.
And is the big one that counters it at the moment. And there we have it, level 25 on the Sven, 32 minutes in. Just having a ridiculously good game, Chappie, on the big old knight. And all Gogi caught out, Bloodthorns there. They don't even need the God Strength for that one. They will start to get the static link. Laguna's thrown out, Chappie pots the BKB, trying to lean forward into this one. It looks like even though he's lost, what? He's lost 224 damage, but he's still doing a lot. They will finish him off with a Fisher, big kill. And in fact, they're going to get Maposhka as well. Echo Slam comes out, but it doesn't matter because FN's there, ready for the cleanup. Just the triple, LeBron diffusal bladed as FN gets the ultra. So again, Elements trying their best, but this time it's FN with the cleanup. Before we saw Chappie do so, FN's got him this time with the TA play.
Luckily, Empire is not made of one team, and they were able to just continue wreaking havoc.
It's getting pretty brutal. 21k lead, 38-29. They'll take the tier 2. Elements did manage to flatline it a little bit, but a very, very little bit.
Yeah, that was a
just
very
by a
big
mile.
kill on the Chappie.
It was like 800 gold straight into the bank of Mitch, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Oh, 1,300, 1,400 we'll say. We'll round it up.
The right man for the bounty.
1,400 to Mitch. That is one of the biggest bounties I've seen in a while. Oh, Gogi. To get the connection, and in fact, he's getting outplayed by the Blinks here. They jump the sails away for the Chaos Knight. They're out, they're good to go. And 21k on Sven, 20k on the TA. The closest being this Razor, Swift ending at 12k, and the rest are just falling behind.
You know, we did see Razor steal a lot of Sven's damage in that last team fight. Perhaps if he can do that again a couple more times.
I don't know, maybe, but he steals 224, and then the Sven, he doesn't care. He's still got damage to play with. He can't steal enough damage even when he gets the full duration static link. Maybe before he gets the higher level, is it the level 25 on the Razor where you can steal more damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still a while away.
Well, that's what they're waiting for right now, right?
It is, yeah. They're playing for the late game elements. Perhaps.
Of course.
It's getting incrementally harder and harder though for them. Ghost Stick hunting down Swift down on the bottom.
Oh, they're going to see him here, looks like.
I know where he is. The rest of the team is swooping around as well. Swift, he's got a BKB straight away if he wants any sort of hope of getting out of here. He's not even going to get the... Oh, okay, does get the chance to. The Fiend's Grip is there. In they go. Chappie comes in for the finishing blow.
Looks like Roger's looking for more here. Blink Heals in just a second.
And go buying time for the rest of the team to close the gap. In onto Mitch. Gets taken down with 3 swift blows from Chappie.
All right, the Razor's level 25 Dream might be dead for now.
Yeah. Sell all his items, buy a Refresher Midas. It's the only way. It's the only way.
That's what we're hoping for here. We've seen some unfortunate Midas clips attempting to acquire the wealth.
We did. Rest in peace, Go. Oh!
This is a big pick here.
Oh, that's the comeback. That's the... Oh, he's dead for 100. That's a lot of money for LeBron. There's no TA for 100 seconds. Mitch with the setup, the trap, the fisher.
Yep, and now Roshan's up
That's
too.
a hashtag Mitch. Here we go, boys. Elements, I mean, can they get the rush? They're going to try. They've got a DD on ping.
They've got to go for it at this
Oh,
point.
things are turning up for Elements. And they do it. Oh, okay. No, Roger, please coming in with the 3-man epicenter, and they fall to pieces. Couple of hits to take down the Chaos. No, one-shotting the Earthshaker. Mitch getting Mitch slapped back to the base. And they're not done yet. They'll move on for more. Chappie gets the Ultra. Give that man the Rampage. He might get it this time.
No.
Chappie is looking for it. Swift.
Someone
Come here,
steal it,
Swift.
please.
Come on, Swift. Be a bro. He says, no, you're not doing it. They get the stun as Chappie got the damage. I think it may be too late on the timer. No, it is. And Maposhka, okay, Maposhka actually takes it anyway. Honestly, poor old, and GG is called. Chappie never gets the Rampage. He gets, what, 4 Ultra kills, though, in the game? So I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
Yep.
GG
Sven,
is called.
unfortunately, not imbalanced enough to get a Rampage, apparently.
Absolutely not. We need some buffs. That 7.06B patch will probably be reversed as they went too far. Changing his... I mean, come on. You don't touch a man's base attack time. That is just too far, Mr. Frog.
That's
Base
how you
attack
send
time.
someone into the dumpster.
I mean, yeah, that is... It's just not very nice. That's like that's the bare bones of the hero, you know? You
It is.
try and change the talents, change the skills. Base attack time. It's a touchy subject. No, but there we have it. Team Empire with a victory and Elements with a loss, despite the best attempts.
Yep.
But they've got one more game to play.
Exactly.
They can still play for the $1,000 Empire. They've already secured theirs here in this first game.